What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Neon Panda Games. We are here in Wakefield, Massachusetts. This is, in fact, the second video from us here. So if this is the second one you've seen, then you are in the right order, I guess you could say. If you saw the first one not too long ago or just watched it, that one was pretty much just a quick introduction. We did a quick spin around the store. We're a short few weeks away from opening to the public still, but in the meantime, I figured we could find some stuff to film, find some fun stuff, something interesting, something that will keep us moving forward. So today, we got some unboxings. As you can see, I got a couple boxes right back there behind me. We'll take a look at that stuff. A lot of it is an order from Hyperkin. So we have a lot of accessories coming in, a lot of stuff like that. If you can see the quick spoiler right there, there's a couple things right there that is not related to accessories. So we'll show that in quick order as well. And that's about it. So we'll dive in a second. I did want to just take a quick minute and say, in regards to these videos, I think I said it in the first one as well, but there really isn't any rhyme or reason to what I'm filming or how I'm filming it or anything like that. I'm kind of just filming something that I think will be cool to film, that I'd like to look back on, that maybe some people would like to watch as well. And a lot of this stuff is going to be just really candid filming. Kind of just like anybody watching this right now would be, here standing in the store watching us and hanging out doing it. There probably won't be a lot of editing right now anyways, just because there is still so much to do. I don't want to spend all my time editing when I could spend it, working on the store and getting the store looking nice. So for right now, you'll have to bear with me if that does bother you. I apologize, but you might hear me stumble over my words or just take like a 20-second silence break because my brain's not working. I don't know. So that being said, let's jump into these boxes. Let's see what we got. On the top here, it's kind of a spoiler because they were already shown, but we have two of the Pokemon TCG Battle Academies, that these will be sold in store. See that right there. Sorry if there's any glare. Brand new, still sealed. I think it's more so just like almost like a trainer to kind of show you how to play the game. I think it comes with some cards. Let me see. So 3 decks. A Charizard, Raichu, and Mewtwo GX card. Tutorial guides, game board, deck boxes, rule book, coin, damage counters. And a code card if you play the online game as well. So I thought these were actually pretty cool. We have some other Pokemon stuff, some singles, a couple other boxes and sets like that will be up. So I figured this would be cool to add to the assortment, right? So that's number one. Throw these back here quick. And we're gonna just dive into these. There's so many things that I bought. I really don't even know the order of what's gonna come out or how they packed it or anything like that. There's 3 pretty big boxes here. So we'll just kind of dive in and see. I don't know how interesting this stuff is gonna be. A lot of it is going to be cables or controllers or accessories of some sort that I figured people might need. So regardless, we'll take a look and see what's in it. I am excited to start getting this stuff on the shelves. Shelves should be up this weekend, which is also very exciting. Everything's finally starting to come in. And we have a box inside of a box. Wonderful. That seems very appropriate. Imagine if it was just another box and just another box. That'd be kind of ridiculous. All right, let's see. Box number 2. See, if I was editing, I would have put in some Jeopardy music or something to keep the tide. Okay, so we don't have another box inside of a box. What we do have, why this is packed this way. Okay, that's a lot. We have, if you can tell, white Wii cases. So these are just blank. There's 2 rows, another 2 rows under it. I want to say it's 100. But I figured any blank discs, if I end up finding artwork or, you know, if I get a trade-in and there's cracked cases, anything like that, probably prefer to kind of replace the case. Again, I'm a collector too, so things like that kind of bother me. I'm probably not going to replace every single case. Like if it's a little dirty or if it has a scratch on it or something like that, you might not see me replace every single one, but again, if it's a broken case, I don't want it. I'm sure most people out there don't want it. So, regardless, I figured it would be good to have. Box number 2. Let's see if it's another box inside of a box. Let's see, this one is an actual Hyperkin box. Very long shaped box. All right, we got, I'm actually not sure what this is. Oh, we got some goodies. This is cool. So a bunch of, and this was not ordered, looks like they threw this in, bunch of Hyperkin tote bags, it looks like. Cool stuff, free, so no complaints there. Oh boy. All right, so let's see what we got here. I'm just gonna pull stuff out and we'll just rip through it because again, it doesn't look like, no rhyme or reason to how they packed that. So we'll try and rip through this and not make this a ridiculously long video. We got a couple Wii covers for the controller doors and for the memory card doors. A bunch of N64 expansion bay covers. I don't even know what that is. I'm just like, I don't even know what half the stuff is. All right. PSP game disc shells. I have a few just loose game discs that I need to throw those in. What's this? A Vita power supply. Another Vita power supply. We got a couple Genesis Model 2 and 3 power supplies. PSP power supply. Another PSP power supply. Here's some good stuff. We have, it looks like 4 GameCube controllers. Third party, of course. We will have first party controllers as well available used, but also new third party ones if that's the route you want to go. This is the, what is it, Atomic Purple or the Purple. So there's 2 of those and then 2 silvers as well. So it's going to be just a stack of stuff here. This is going to get a little crazy. All right, what else do we got? They throw some weird stuff in, man. There's 5 Hyperkin yo-yos. You guys want yo-yos? I don't know, maybe we'll figure something out to do with those. Giveaways or something. If you watch this, let me know if you want to do a giveaway for yo-yos. I don't know if people are into yo-yos anymore. Wii power supplies. What do we got? Bunch of PlayStation AV cables. I'm sure there's more in here. It looks like almost all of the rest is going to be AV cables. We got a couple more Wii power supplies though. And yet another Wii power supply. Some power cords, just standard stuff. Again, this is really just stuff to have for anybody that needs it. More AV cables, couple PlayStation ones. We got some Nintendo ones in here. I know I ordered a ton of Nintendo ones because I actually needed a few Nintendo ones as well. I had some extra systems that needed some, on top of the fact that I think I needed 1 or 2 myself. Power cord along with, it looks like 6 PlayStation AV cables. Again, I am very quickly losing space, and I'll pretty much just tip this box. This is all just AV cables, mostly Nintendo, a couple universal power cords, not anything else too exciting in there. The reason, or the biggest reason that I'm skipping this, or not going through every single thing, is because this last box is huge. It's a big box. So, what I'm gonna do is put it on top of this. We'll leave this mess here for now. All right, first thing, we have a piece of foam. All right, we have many, many more AV cables. These are the Wii ones. So, if you're gonna need AV cables, this is the place to go, man. Neon Panda Games. AV cables for days, but not only regular AV cables, we also have component AV cables. I don't remember ordering this many, but you can use them, right? An opened set of AV cables. I'll keep that one for the ones that I need. This is really cool. I got 2 of these, and I don't know if this is going to be something that people enjoy, but I thought it was really cool. So this is a Retron 64 console dock for the Switch. I got the jungle green and just the gray, but you can dock the Switch in the 64 basically. So again, it's just a console dock. It does transmit to TV, so you can use it basically as a replacement of your current dock, but I thought that was really cool. What else do we have here? We have a couple Wii receivers. Oh, Wii receivers. I'm just gonna start throwing this stuff in here for now. NES light guns, you can see that. I don't know why that's loose, I don't know what that was. NES light guns, again, third party. I should have a few first party ones, but obviously, especially with the older stuff, with how old it is, it's a little more worn down, it's a little more beat up. Again, I said it in the first video, everything that you buy from here that's not new, that's pre-owned, will be tested, will be cleaned up, so you can be assured that it will work if it's out on the floor. All right, so a couple styluses, multiple of stylus. We'll go with that. Again, more of that. I have a ton of AC adapters. It looks like these are for DS and 3DS, and I'm pretty sure there's some Game Boy ones in here as well. So you can see that. Again, more AC adapters. We have, I wanted to make sure to make a decent amount of these, or get a decent amount of these. These are just the standard expansion pack for the 64. Obviously, for those who kind of follow 64 and all that, the expansion packs, the red tops, are pretty expensive actually. If you go to buy them singly, usually your best bet is to buy an actual 64 that has one in it. Some people on, like a Craigslist or a Facebook Marketplace might not actually know how expensive those are, and you might end up getting a good deal for it. So if you want to actually just take that and use it for another one and then resell the 64 that you got or something and throw a regular one in here, we're gonna have plenty of them available. Couple loose AV cables. This is going to be for ones that needed to be sold that didn't have AV cables. So those are loose and not going to be on the floor. Let's see, what else do we got? More stylus. Again, I do not remember ordering this many, but more stylus. PSP batteries. That's a big thing with PSPs, man. They expand and explode and all that. So I got a couple PSP batteries for anybody that needs them. A couple of just third-party PS2 memory cards. Again, I'm gonna make myself blue in the face, but all of this stuff that you see, for the most part, this is all third party, but for the most part, there will be a first party counterpart to it, probably used, probably pre-owned, but you should be able to have the option. I just wanted people to have the option of being able to buy something brand new if they wanted it. Game Boy Advance wall adapters. That's actually original DS and Advance SP. I think I have some other ones. DS Lite in here. And again, this was kind of the first order that I made, so this is really stocking the store with accessories. So that's why you're seeing a lot of stuff that might not be super interesting. Like we're going on 16 minutes of me basically showing wall chargers and stylus. So not super exciting, I know, but DS Lite. We got a Game Boy one in there and a couple more DS Lites. All right, we're getting to some different stuff now, which is nice. More component cables. I got some Dreamcast AV cables and NES AV cables. So there'll be basically one of the goals, obviously, is to have a set of cables for whatever system you have that you might need. Again, more AV cables, NES, Genesis, more Genesis. Touches that. Nothing really exciting about AV cables, but all right. Switch power adapters. So these are third-party Switch power adapters. Switch and Switch Lite. Again, not super exciting, but backups for anybody that may or may not have them. We have Xbox One AC adapter. Again, just in case you need one, you get an Xbox that doesn't have an AC adapter, we got you covered. GameCube AC adapters. Let's see if we can find something different here. So, here's some cool stuff. We got them Neon Panda colors. Scout Super NES controllers. You know I had to kind of do the color scheme. For those who haven't really seen much of the logo or anything like that. Miami Vice-ish style. Neon, pink, blue, all that good stuff. But these are pretty sweet either way. What do we got? So this is something cool for those who really haven't gotten to see much of it, obviously, since we're still pretty new. These are universal cartridge adapters. A big part of Neon Panda games is going to be import stuff. We're going to try and stock a lot of imports, pretty much for every system. So this is kind of something that's important. This is for the 64. If you got a Japanese cart, get one of these bad boys, plug it right in, good to go. That was something I was super excited about getting. 64 AC adapters. I know that's kind of far away, but there's a couple of those, so I'm going to kind of skip over those. I'm racking up time here. More. We got a couple 72 pin connectors for NES. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up selling these. These might just be for replacements, but we'll see. I guess if a lot of people say they need them or they want to do them themselves, more than welcome to. We got ourselves a nice Retron HD. This is the NES version. Pretty standard. It is a basically an NES that transmits into 720. Different aspect ratios and all that. So if you want to play your NES games and either you don't have a regular NES, you don't want to deal with the old connections, anything like that, Retron HD is the way to go. Alright, another 72 pin connector along with another switch power cord. Retron 2, this is going to be your NES and Super NES. Nice black and red version. I don't have prices really set for anything right now. That's something I have to go back and go over. So if there's something that catches your interest, we'll discuss it at a different time, I guess. It'll come up soon, trust me. 3-in-1 AC adapter. This is for a Genesis Super NES, and NES. So if you got everything and you want to just use one plug, if you don't want to use a power strip, just switch this around. This will work just as well. Another AC adapter, a couple universal power cords, not in boxes. Again, most of that stuff will just be stuff for loose consoles that we have. Here is some cool stuff. I got a bunch more AC adapters in here that I'm not going to show because I'm already past 20 minutes. But these bad boys are very nice. We got the Admiral wireless N64 controllers in the atomic purple. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, and then... So we have 2 more boxes in here. There's a bunch more AC adapters, not too exciting. These 2 boxes, I'm gonna open these quick. If I can find my knife. So this isn't really anything super exciting either. However, I want to show it because I want people to know. I want people to know that we do really care about the way things look here. When you come in the store, when it's eventually opened, it's going to be a very clean store. There's not going to be a lot of dust. There's not going to be a lot of dirt. That's something that I'm a little OCD about myself, but that I want to pride the store on. On top of that, like I showed the Wii cases, we got brand new Switch cases. If you are buying something and it's in really bad condition, it's broken, it's dirty, it's all of that, it's not as exciting. It doesn't feel like a new game. It doesn't feel like anything. It feels like you're picking up someone else's hand-me-downs or trash or however you want to call it. So again, something we really want to pride ourselves here on is really just having clean, nice looking stuff. So know that if you come here and you get something pre-owned, we're going to do our hardest to clean it. We're going to do our hardest to make sure it's looking as best as possible. So when you pick it up and you bring it home, you feel like you have a new game. So that's kind of something we're going for. So this is a box of empty Switch cases. This is 50 of them, just like I showed you the Wii ones. And the last one we have here is, I will show this quick and then we will wrap up. Sorry for the super long video. If people do not like the long videos, again, we're a brand new channel, so I know there won't be that many people right now, but even if in the future, if you come back to this video and you say, hey, Will, I really like the long videos, keep them coming, or let's do bite-sized videos, something like that, let me know. It'll help me right now, it'll help me a month from now, it'll help me a year from now. Last one, DS cases. DS cases are actually becoming harder and harder to find, and you notice these have the GBA slot in them as well. So replacements, if people actually are interested in buying these, we can set something like that up too. But that's a conversation for when we're ready for it. So with that being said, again, there's just AC adapters left in here. If you could see that, that's about it. I'm gonna clean this stuff up because I just made an atomic mess, and that's about it. We are just shy of 25 minutes. I hope this was at least somewhat enjoyable. I know it's a lot of unfun stuff, that's just cables and stuff like that, but hopefully my ranting wasn't too annoying either. That's about it. Let me know if there's anything you liked or didn't like. Other than that, I don't even really know what the next video coming is. You'll see it probably soon though, there's a lot left to do. So we'll do it kind of as we go along. Other than that, I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for the next one.